So this is a zoo I worked on for several weeks, and then when I finally opened, it is unfortunately a financial failure. Um, this year seems to be doing all right, but that's because I just sold a few animals just to keep the lights on. So it's going to be a breeding zoo, and not going to waste any more time or effort into it. But I did like um, a lot of things I put in this zoo that I'm going to carry over into my next zoo. Um, the one thing I haven't decided I'm gonna carry over just because of so much time and it's purely cosmetic and all the money and time wasted is this parking lot that I put around the outside, which looks really nice aerially. It does nothing. No guest can walk on it. You know, maybe there's a few hidden utilities out there, just again for power purposes, but that's about it. The one thing I do like about this though is it gives a nice edge to my zoos. I have this wall piece that I surround the zoo with, in addition to multiple entrances, one for each cardinal direction of the zoo. The other thing I'm uh, didn't really change on this zoo, but I'm changing on the next zoo is I'm building more middle out, so I'm not up against the edge here. But at any rate, this is the south entrance, the main entrance. Heading in. There's one guest spawner in each of the cardinal directions, so get a nice guest distribution here. So in the main entrance, we got the Otter House. This is a new creation of mine, perfected of old design. It's always going to be underwater viewing for my underwater animals. We'll get to there, but from the outside, this is the Otter House. And then on this wall, we got glass wall. So we got multiple points of entry to go inside the otter house. One-way glass so that they don't get spooked. Here's another entrance, and then the third, which just sort of tees into this hallway, but there is a glass viewing here. This is their sleeping quarters, little raised platform. And then the underwater aquatic view. And this is the main ramp down. Again, this is all perfected in the next zoo as my designs tend to be, but I really like this design that I made for this. Um, I liked it so much that I more or less did the same thing for the giant otters, just much more space because they tend to have bigger litters and they're bigger animals. But uh, here's how it looks aerially. That one, and that one. Nice glass roof here. Plenty of shelter from the elements. Nice curved glass section here. There are 3 entry points on this one as well. Maybe actually 4 or 5 now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because back here. But anyway, guess going through here. I got the long main path. And then adjacently, got this one. Oops. Sorry for camera motion sickness. All one-way glass. They're skittish animals, but they're fun. Some of my favorites. And of course, this has underwater viewing as well. So that's to the left when they enter in from the south. To the right, we have the California sea lions. Nothing fancy here. I didn't do the dual mirror habitat like I usually do with sea lions on one side, seals on the other. I will be doing that in the next zoo. But my fun sea lion habitat with all their toys and whatnot. Hold on, let me solve some social issues here with these skunks. So down here, of course, this connects to the path with the otters. Long hallways, I'm trying to solve that issue. My next zoo with better planning to make it less distance between the underwater viewing habitats, but sometimes it's just doesn't let you place it as close as you'd like. But oh well. So my beaver habitat has been repurposed to a large mixed woodland habitat. Um, Most of these animals get enrichment from several, if not all. I think the deers only benefit off each other, but um, I think the raccoons benefit off the deers. One of them. So we got beavers, raccoons, skunks, red deer, and fallow deer in this habitat. When they have babies, we're struggling with terrain, but it's 1800 and plenty of swim space for the beavers. The underground viewing for the beaver pond. All the underground areas do connect. Let me solve another skunk storage issue. So going in then straight through the south, we have the dual fox habitat. It's a mirror habitat. I took the fox habitat I love so much and copied it, flipped it. So on one side we got red fox, the other side we have Arctic foxes. Here's their pen. However, that's more used for the Arctic foxes more so than the red foxes because the red foxes have their burrow. Little swimming hole, water stream just for some fun flavor. Man, a lot of skunks here. So guests can go in through here. Multiple viewing areas for these foxes. The outdoor, the like vet sleeping pen, and then this is the primo spot, the natural viewing where their burrow is. But if they keep walking through here, they'll enter the Arctic fox. Different experience, but same. And exiting out. They also have a little drinking hole, the frozen river. Their sleeping quarters, and then each has this little back area for. It's more so for the keepers. Before I perfected it, the keepers couldn't really get up in this area. Now I think they can. Yeah, but before I perfected it, I needed this extra staging area back here. But It works. It's more viewing points for the foxes, and I love foxes. It's the Otter and Fox Rescue, after all. The third fox, the fennec fox, is right behind in their nice, warm, natural habitat. Oh, we just had fox babies after all. They in the burrow? There they are. Fennec fox here. Nice indoor house viewing area for them as well. On the other side of the fennec fox, we'll start into the wolves. There's the habitat gate. Just nice. I'm struggling to find the words, but it fits nice here. Saving space. Here in the center, we have the snow leopards. They can be skittish, so the outdoor area, but they have plenty of indoor area to hide. They go running. Lots of climbing and walkways. So I don't think I've tested in this zoo actually, but they should be able to use this walkway. Let me find one. Alas. Well, they should be able to use this in theory. Maybe the adults can. Drat. Might be a bug. Oh well. But when this was functioning, this was a really cool piece. The snow leopards and lynxes walking over the guests. So that's the central part of the zoo. There's really only 3 more habitats to show. 4 maybe. We got giant otter, Asian small claw, otter, sea lions, the 3 foxes, snow leopards, and then next to the fox we have Arctic wolves. Nice natural habitat for the wolves. The best thing about, or my favorite thing about this habitat is the walkway for the dens, for their sleeping quarters, and perfect, they're in here. So the guests walk underground, see them sleeping in their dens. And then this exit path connects to the underground pass for the otters and the beavers. That's the beaver pond right there. And then if they turn right, this takes them to the timber wolves. Same habitat, slightly different and mirrored. Guests can walk through, see they're sleeping, come back up. And the wolves have all this room to play and be merry. Here's the west entrance. So I got the guest spawner in this piece hidden, and the gate, 2 gates built off, and then I aligned a grid, get this nice clean path. If there is any grass patches, I think I hit it with the tiles or the grass or whatnot. So there's the timber wolves, this is the Arctic wolves, this is the north entrance. Same deal, same setup. This lodge has 2 drink, 2 food on each side, and then a viewing platform overlooking the timber wolves and the Arctic wolves. Those are all paths, guests can go up there. The ramp down to the Arctic wolf tunnel Here on the north section of the zoo, we got, shops. I really like this shell I found, and I replicated it many a time. Fits two items, either a toilet and two guest facility shops or um, counters. I like this cottage walkway as well. Final habitat. Well, do red pandas first. This is the northeast entrance. So we got polar bears, red pandas, the red panda habitat. Plenty of toys and climbable space for them. This one does work. This one is a workshop item. And then this is the polar bear habitat. They need a lot of space to swim and roam. So they got the indoor viewing. They got an extra yard out here to roam around. You guys can see. And then their big swimming hole, which of course is viewable as well, and connects down to the sea lions. And then here's the ramp. And so, a lot of things I love that I'm perfecting for the next zoo, but as it stands right now, although we are making money, so maybe we're out of the woods and this will just be a successful running zoo.